The area that we're going into is one of the craziest, most active areas here.
This is crazy. Look at this.
This is going to be an insane investigation.
Oh my God. Like I said, a lot of shadows have been seen here, right where you're standing.
I would go crazy sitting here by myself.
They can't physically attack you.
This is such a small space. Oh my God.
That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Dude, that's incredible.
Evan, have you seen this?
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the TFIL 25-week overnight abandoned haunted exploration tour thing that we're doing. We're on a road trip into like the central of the United States. We're in Ohio right now, and this is the infamous Ohio State Reformatory.
Shawshank, baby.
So excited to be here. This place is around 250,000 square feet. 250,000 square feet on 40 acres. It has a 6-story prison block that is essentially like the world's largest freestanding steel metal prison block. The hauntings and ghost stories and spirits that are apparently here are just overwhelming. And there are so many areas to explore. This place is massive. People get lost here.
Yeah.
Automatically, someone's getting blindfolded. We're just gonna dump you in a certain area. Get out.
Earlier.
That sucks for Brandon.
Brandon said he has a really good memory. He never gets lost.
I really don't get lost.
Well, then we're gonna prove that.
yeah.
So we're gonna prove that. We're gonna blindfold you, spin you around, and just throw you somewhere randomly in the building.
Oh, you're all gonna pick me up and just toss me down.
No, we're gonna walk you.
Exactly. We'll put you in a cell.
So there are some of the solitary confinements that are here. There's a lot of. The place was shut down for basically inhumane treatment.
Yeah.
So if that's any indication of kind of the things that happened here, I mean, the prisoners want a lawsuit.
Yeah.
And
So-
we could be way more inhumane than they were.
I can?
Yeah.
You can.
We're gonna be meeting up with a guy who's gonna give us like a 30-minute kind of abbreviated, fast-paced tour, historical and paranormal. Of this place. So he's the lead historian and paranormal investigator here.
Sweet.
So he's gonna kind of lead us to all the hot spots, and we're gonna check it out, learn a lot about this place, and
It has a super dark history.
Yeah.
Really dark
I'm so
history.
excited.
I've never seen a place like with you guys that had so much torture that was done to people.
Yeah, I heard the
Like-
torture devices.
Like the torture that they did here is crazy.
We'll get
I don't want to get into it yet.
We'll get into it in each location that things happen. We'll start diving into the details. But strangely, we actually all know a lot about this place for once.
We're so smart.
So, yay! All right, well, let's get inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Enjoy the video, everyone.
Corey!
I don't have gloves
You
either.
grew up in Connecticut.
So?
I'm used to it being 120 degrees.
Florida. It snows every day.
Stop it, Evan! I like you! Evan is a menace. You've been hanging out with Elton too long.
That was a weird.
You like
yell.
Stop it! I like you. I don't want him to affect our relationship. You know, I don't want him to do something stupid he'll regret.
Oh!
Who did you hit?
Nothing.
Here we go. Why do you keep throwing snowballs at my ass?
We're ghost hunters. Get out there. Oh, got it. Nelson, right here. I won't move. I'm hungry. Wait, you won't move? I'm hungry. You promise you won't move? Yes. Okay. Oh, right in the dick. No. He said he wouldn't move. You lied to me. Spirit
I think this one's too mean. I picked this one up off the ground. It's solid. That one might have hurt.
That was nice.
That was a rock. We have the whole 250,000 square feet. We're like, no, let's do snowball.
Stand right there.
Got this bench though.
You know? All right.
Hi.
What do you got?
My name's Gordon Reinhardt. Welcome to TFIL.
That's such higher hopes.
You bitch!
He's hiding in the tree.
Oh, we're behind the tree, huh? Fuck! Hey, stop! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
I'm done. I hit you with that. I'm okay.
I have a snowball.
Wait, can you slide across the whole table?
Huh?
Winter Wonderland.
This is insane.
Oh my god.
I'm starting to think that I might get lost.
Oh, dude, there's a snowman.
Where?
Oh! You got him right in the mouth. He looks like a supervillain. That was an ice ball. You okay?
Oh my god.
I really was like, where's the snowman at?
Yo, where's the K2 at? We should go investigate.
All right, Alan, we're gonna go investigate.
Oh! It was already so small and you still hit it.
You hit it right there.
You hit the target that was that big.
It's been in my pocket for like 4 minutes, so it's just been hardening more and more.
Norman, redeem me.
No, I'm just like, I'm waiting in case somebody does something. I got
Do I have 2 pockets?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Back! Get the back! Get back!
Go ahead and move, partner. Move a muscle. Go ahead and blink. Watch what happens. If I see those eyes flutter, you're getting a snowball right to your mouth.
That was incredible. That was actually really good.
Can we go inside? I'm cold. Hey, Corey, look at that.
Oh my god.
That was Elton Unchained.
All right, well, Greg, nice to meet you. Formally, you're going to be our resident expert of historical and paranormal, right?
Oh, yeah.
That body language was not very confident.
Yeah, I don't know about expert, but you know, there are no experts, right? In that type of law. In the paranormal field, there's no experts.
Got it. So you know more than us about this place.
Yeah, I do.
About parkour, he probably knows more than us.
He might, I don't know.
Can you backflip?
Can you what?
Can you backflip?
Can I backflip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even do a somersault.
Then I might.
We're excited to learn from you about this place.
Okay, cool.
All right, lead the way. We'll follow.
All right, hey, you know what? We're gonna go to the 3rd floor. We're gonna start up there, one of my favorite spots here in the prison.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
This is cool. By the way, everyone, if you don't know, Corey and I are doing a cool little contest right now where we're now picking 3 winners, and we'll be flying out to your hometowns and taking you to do an overnight investigation, exploration, a fun activity, whatever it is of your choice in your area. There are 2 ways to enter. One is super simple. All you have to do is leave a like and a comment on this video, and every video from now until the end of the year when the contest ends. The other way is to head over to sendassociety.com, which is a clothing line that we run, and for every $1 you spend equals 1 entry. We'll be picking our winners in early January and hopefully visiting you shortly after. So make sure to check that out and enjoy the rest of the video. All right.
Okay, here we are. This is 3rd floor West Admin. At one time, this was assistant superintendent's living quarters. Back in, when the prison was first constructed until about 1959, superintendents and assistant superintendents and their family, including the chaplain, used to live here on the property. So not only was it a prison, but it was also a home.
Wow.
I've been up here and I've seen true orbs with my eyes sitting there on the stage. We've heard disembodied voices of males up here. That was a stage.
What kind of performances? Has anyone ever like break danced or popped or anything?
I'm sure that they probably did.
They probably did, imagine.
You want to join that club,
You
Corey?
probably should,
You want to join that club up there?
get it.
Think how clean that setup was?
Now, Elton, here's the thing though.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day,
Uh-huh.
you know, I'm sure breakdancing was a huge hit. I mean, when did this place open?
96.
1896?
And closed
1896?
19.
Yeah,
Closed
pretty
So
19.
yeah, give us some of that 19th century breakdancing
That was
that
a
we've all
good peak of
heard about.
breakdancing, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some late 18th century
Give us the
breakdancing.
Oh, late 18th, so 1700s.
1794.
Like right after we signed the Declaration of Independence.
102 years before this place opened.
Late 18th would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like almost the 19th.
No.
No.
The 18th century is the 1700s.
What?
Yeah, you're wrong.
That's how that works?
Don't even argue.
It doesn't make sense
You
though,
know
but
what?
I know.
That's how that.
Oh,
that's just.
Dude, it's
That's
basic
just.
That was great.
I used to teach tap.
I don't know if that
All right, well, let's learn more.
I was gonna do my other solo.
It's not doing that.
We've got another stage for you, too.
Oh, perfect.
Hey!
I'll do my contemporary piece over there.
Watch me the prison yard stage. All the cells can just watch you.
I put on my leotard, all you hear is a bunch of whistling. The ghosts are hitting on me.
Wait, whoa.
What?
What did you say?
What did you just say?
You understand how people get waha here? What'd you say?
You guys. I understand how you guys may get lost here. I think that's
No.
what I
He
said.
said people.
Verbatim, you could rewind it. I'm pretty sure I said I
We
can't.
weren't rolling.
I understand how you guys can get lost.
Okay.
I will not get lost.
You won't. Okay.
All right.
Really stacking the chips on the
You
opposite
have
side.
you have a blindfold?
Oh yeah. Well, we have a beanie.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, right here, third floor, central hallway, central corridor. For me, this is like the epicenter of all the paranormal activity here on the third floor. The third floor where we're at is...
Oh my god, please. I just saw her legs up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that scared the out of me.
No, it was his wife walking. But you can only see like the knees down.
Oh my god. Alright.
All right, that's where she was at.
That is her, right?
Yeah,
Like, she's
yeah.
here.
Watch
No,
it
that's not her.
He's not even married.
Anyways, this is the epicenter. A lot of crazy stuff happens here. A lot of shadows are seen in this area. A lot of growling is heard in this area. Growling. Yes, I do know of volunteers who have been walking down this hall with growling following them. I do know of volunteers who walk past this room behind me and heard growling coming out of the room. Like I said, a lot of shadows have been seen here, right where you're standing. There was a team here, they were investigating, and they saw a shadow figure standing right there. It proceeded to get down on all fours and crawl down the hallway.
What?
Oh boy.
So would you say that the spirits here are demonic or
No.
good?
Both. Not demonic,
Okay.
but negative. And when I say negative, that they can't physically attack you, but I have had good experiences with the spirits here. Such as we get a lot of EVPs, and a lot of those EVPs are helpful. And when we get to one area, I'll play an EVP for you guys, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
But we're gonna go in this room right here. Sure. This is the chair room.
This is the chair room.
This is the chair room. Okay, now, as far as the history of this room, nobody really knows what it was used for. There's some that say it was just used for storage. Others have said that this was a guard sleeping area. Guards could sleep here after working a midnight shift. The one thing that sets this room off from all the other rooms is there's no windows. It's the only room in the prison that has no windows, besides a couple of closets.
I didn't notice that at first, but now that you say it,
Yeah.
I understand.
Now, some of the things that people will do in this room, they will sit in the chair with the lights off. And when the lights are off here, since there's no windows, it gets pitch black, you can't see your hand in front of your face. Sometimes people will hear voices, they'll hear the growling, or they'll be touched. Now, back in March, we had there was a woman who was sitting in this chair. Our other members of her team were here with her. Something touched her, and she freaked out, got out of the chair. Somebody else sat in the chair after that. They started like a little bit challenging, not really bad provoking, but just a little bit of challenging. And shortly thereafter, she started feeling a burning sensation on the back of her neck.
I would go crazy. I would go crazy sitting here by myself.
We call it the chair room challenge. See if you can sit here by yourself for 15 minutes.
15. That's a lot of time.
15 minutes is a long
time.
Okay, I don't know why you're zooming in on me because I sat in the bathtub by myself last
You're the
night.
one sitting in the chair.
I'm getting it over with now. You guys do this later.
Praise you because you took a bath, Brandon.
It was a nice
Jesus.
bath.
My favorite thing about Brandon is whenever he gets uncomfortable, he like scolds the viewers because he looks at the lens and goes, I don't know why you're shooting at me.
I'm always shooting Evan, and then.
When you're looking into the lens.
Why? Yeah, why?
All right, because the camera's so big, I can't see Evan's face, so I yelled at. I'm not yelling at you guys. I'm yelling at Evan because the camera's too big. Evan. Throw your back out.
Actually, that's a new way to do it. Has anyone done a 50-minute challenge like that with their hands bound behind their back?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Bound?
Yeah, fine, that way they can't get out.
Yeah, 2 and 1. Let's starting here, 15 minutes, lights off, and the 15 minutes are up, then he has to try and find us.
Yes.
He said he can never get lost here. He said he can never get lost here.
No, one or the other. You get to pick one or the other
I
here.
just picked one and the other.
All right, this area, when the prison was first built, these were guest bedrooms. Visitors, VIPs, business people traveling to the prison. But right now, up on the 3rd floor, this is the most active haunted area here.
What percentage of this entire place do you think we've seen from what we've walked so far?
What number is that?
5%.
All right, I got 5% loaded in here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this whole thing so that way, if Elton does decide to lead me somewhere, I have it all up
I'm
here.
gonna have you draw a picture of this place when we're done with the tour.
Okay.
I do want to play an audio clip
Yeah.
for you guys.
Absolutely.
This was back in January. Me and another investigator, we were sitting on the stage there. There was nobody else here.
Okay.
It was a crazy night. My wife was here prior, and they were hearing disembodied voices and just getting a lot of crazy stuff, right? Is she gone again? Where is she?
I don't think you're married.
So they were having crazy stuff going on. So me and this other guy, we came over here and sat. It was quiet. It was just 2 of us sitting. And this is what we captured.
What was that?
It sounds like something like a
broke.
nail. Yeah, it sounds like something was sitting on the wall.
And this is just an isolated.
When you were sitting here, where did you think that was coming from?
Right here.
Oh, really? Just here?
Yeah.
So you guys were sitting right there
We
on
were
the stage.
sitting right there.
It sounded like it came
It
from
sounded
right here.
like it would, and at the time, it sounded like a bunch of light bulbs.
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
and breaking.
yeah. It sounded like something broke,
So I was like, what the is that?
and nothing broke.
And there was nothing. We searched every one of these rooms. We searched locked closets, could not find anything.
No way.
Now, sometimes when people are down on the 2nd floor, such as my wife, how do you describe it?
When I'm down on the 2nd floor, sometimes it sounds like there's a chain dropping on the floor.
That's what I was gonna say. That sounded like handcuffs or chains, like
Chains.
shackles hitting the
And
floor.
I've heard that on several other occasions when I'm down on the 2nd floor,
Yeah.
right below here.
That's cool.
That's why I like audio,
Yeah.
because you pick up crazy stuff like that.
God.
That's awesome.
That is insane.
So would you say this part is essentially more active than the actual cell blocks? The cell blocks is what I always imagine this place being.
Yeah.
There are, for me, there's like 5 areas that are extremely active.
This is one, the first one?
This whole 3rd floor, and out of this 3rd floor, this area is the most active for me.
Got it. And then
All right,
there's
I've-
4 more areas.
I've had experience. I mean, I've been investigating since '91. I've never seen an apparition,
Okay.
and I've only seen one shadow person.
Got it.
That was right here,
What?
coming up those stairs. Took a right, walked down the hallway.
These red legs are gonna be so creepy.
Oh my God.
And then guess what I heard after I saw that
What did
shadow?
you hear?
Growling.
See, no, I just don't understand. Like, this is where, people came in. This is not where the prisoners were. It's
Right.
like, where's the negative energy?
So why
coming
is
from?
this so active?
Yeah.
That's what we've been trying to figure out.
Or even think about prisoners couldn't come in this area, right? When they were locked up. It's not like
Right,
they're
right.
in the
Now,
other
when this was built, it was built as a intermediate prison for first-time nonviolent young offenders. And back then, they used to only spend 8 hours a night in their cells. The other 16, were going to school, going to church, and learning a trade. So, and they had trustees that would take care of like I said, there were children that lived here. And they would take care of the kids and maybe drive them to school and all that kind of stuff. But it slowly turned, and by the early 70s, it was a full-blown maximum security prison, where inmates would spend maybe 23 hours a day in their cells.
Wow.
Once we go through this door up here, we're leaving the administration portion of the prison and heading into the actual prison.
Okay.
Oh.
my God. Wow, I didn't expect Corey. I think you need a confessional.
This isn't even the coolest part.
Yeah.
Isn't this cool?
I don't want to talk about it.
This is so rad. Alright, who knows the Halo theme song?
For me, this is one of the calmest areas in the prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, I do know other investigators and volunteers who do get a lot of activity up here. I've known some that have said they have seen an apparition of a woman in a green dress. I like to come up here and just sit. For me, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's peaceful and quiet. Unlike the next area we're going to. The area that we're going into is one of the craziest, most active areas here.
Okay, so that means that the chair room is not the worst of the worst, which I already got dibs on that one.
No, you said you didn't want to do that. Remember you said and or. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember when you said you didn't want to do that room? Well, it's because you knew you were just holding out for this one.
No, but like,
See, look how smart.
If it's a 6 out of 5, I feel like one of these two lovely gentlemen.
you know about this room already?
I wanted to do this room. I'm so proud of you. We all wanted to do this room, but now you get to, Brandon. Oh,
Watch your step.
Sons of bitches.
There's a step Elton.
Oh my
The amount of time, the more I hear my name, the more excited I get.
This is
crazy.
Look at this.
This is not God. Oh, this is the coolest place we've ever been.
100%. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
And I'm going to turn on the lights so you guys can.
Oh, this is wonderful.
We could just leave the lights on everywhere we go. That's.
Oh! It did one of those flickering.
This is an attic.
This is the attic. This is the most active area here. And people would wonder, why is this the most active?
Yeah.
Well, they used to house inmates up here.
They would house people here?
Back in 1930, on Easter, there was a major fire at the Ohio Penitentiary down in Columbus. Some 322 inmates perished. They had to find other prisons within the system to put the other inmates. And some 200 of them came here. And they just had cots, and this is where they stayed. Now, back in 1930, this was still a intermediate prison for young, first-time, nonviolent offenders.
Yeah.
The inmates that are coming here from the penitentiary are your felons, your murderers, your rapists, the worst of the worst.
Jesus.
And as you see, there's no cells.
Yeah.
So guards used to just lock the door, and inmates used to run this area.
Whatever happens, happens.
So needless to say, you can imagine what went on up here.
Did people kill people here?
Oh yeah.
I like the way you just nodded, just like, yeah.
So this is one of the areas that you have to be really careful. I've got a couple photos to show you
Yeah.
of people who've been attacked up here. One probably deserved it, the other one didn't.
What did he do to deserve
Yeah,
it?
yeah, what do you deserve?
All the things he was provoking,
What does that mean? I mean,
challenging them,
okay.
calling them out.
Yeah. They're gonna like this guy.
how bad was the attack? Was it like hospitalization?
Well, here, I'll show you.
Like just like a rough night with a one-night stand?
He's already provoking.
You've had enough of this. Oh,
He felt a burning sensation on his
that's like
the
a
worst nice little X.
That's an X marks the
That's
spot.
actually blood too.
Yeah.
That's an actual. Wow. All right.
stuff will be thrown at you. You'll hear footsteps. Turn off the lights.
Oh my God.
Again, who are you talking to?
There's no.
What people do, we have chairs set up down there. Those have been set up by the
Wow.
Sometimes you will see. Sometimes you'll see balls of light coming at you, and it can be anything from like a pinpoint-sized ball of light to like somebody carrying a flashlight. You know, like walking with a flashlight. But when you turn your flashlight on, there's nothing there, but the light is still coming at you.
What?
And I've even seen what looks like a shooting star come flying in here. It had a tail, bright, everything. Shadows also seen up here. You'll feel something around you. Sometimes you'll get touched inappropriately, especially women. Lot of crazy stuff happens up here. This is where me and another investigator were doing a Facebook Live event. We were sitting down there, and we heard a man yell down at the end of the
That's the only way out, right?
That's the only way out. We were the only ones here.
Okay.
We were the only ones here. And, I mean, the hair on the back of my neck stood up when I heard that because it was so freaking loud.
This is going to be an insane investigation.
So Corey, I just want to let you know that this is where they did the dowsing rod session, me and a couple of other ladies. And one of the things they found out through the dowsing rod session is that the reason why the guys are getting more active with scratching people and hurting them is because they feel like they're being put on show. And the bigger thing is they feel as if they're not being respected.
Yeah, I like how you pan right over to this guy.
So you with the rods and me with me?
No. if I do the rods in here, bro, you cannot, like...
Can't what?
Antagonize?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Dude, that's incredible.
Evan, have you seen this yet?
No, you're all
Evan,
right
look,
there.
look, come over here, come over here.
Come here.
This is insane.
Somebody had to have fallen off of this.
Yeah, real question. How many people have jumped from this?
Well, I can tell you that there have been inmates that have went over.
Yeah.
Suicides and, you know,
Being
fights.
thrown?
Yeah.
Fights?
I don't have a number on that.
I mean,
But
yeah,
I
this
do
doesn't-
know there were a lot of suicides here in the
This is insane.
And that was after.
Wow.
Oh, this is it's like a trampoline.
This is the coolest place we've ever been.
100%. Literally. And the biggest.
I'm excited.
There's about 600 cells on this side, about 50 down each range that held about 1,200 inmates over here. That was with 2 inmates to a cell. Sometimes there were 3 inmates to a cell. Now, back in August, my wife, Kathy, was leading a ghost walk. That's a guided tour at night where you talk about ghost stories. She had 10 people in her group. They left the chapel, and she's coming down here. Everybody's got to follow single line. Now she is going down to the 4th tier. So everybody follows the person in front of them, except 6 people. And they followed this guy this way, and the guy walked right through that gate. And the pusher behind them was yelling, not really yelling at them, but it's like, hey, you guys are going the wrong way, you guys are going the wrong way. And they're like, no, we're following this guy. And when he got here, they were like, where did he go? Where did he go? And out of the 6 of them, they were from different families, and they all described the guy the same. He had a black shirt on, white messy hair with no mask, and he walked through that door right there and disappeared.
This is really recent.
August.
Oh my
The
god.
person is locked,
Yeah, it's locked.
That's locked.
and he
Yeah,
walked
can't get
through.
through it.
Yeah.
I tried.
Elton tried his
I
best.
tried walking through it. Can't.
Oh, look at this cell.
A lot of suicides in these cells, a lot of hangings. But one of the grisliest suicides occurred down here in cell number 13. 1960, a 22-year-old inmate by the name of James Lockhart was denied parole. Took some lighter fluid, went into his cell, set himself on fire.
Oh my god.
So,
And number 13. Cell number 13.
Yeah, the most unlucky one.
Oh boy, this is worse than all the others.
Oh, now?
On February 6, 1960, he took his own life by setting himself on fire in this cell with lighter fluid and a match. He was 22.
How do you get lighter fluid?
commissary.
You could just get lighter fluid?
Dude, imagine.
Wait, so someone hung himself in here?
No, he
No,
burnt
he
himself
burned
alive in
himself.
here.
Where were you during the twice that we just went over that?
I didn't know it was this one. I thought you were saying all the cells, there's different deaths.
Oh yeah, no, this one.
Got really bad vertigo in here. Like it feels like I'm on a boat. Like my feet feel like that.
Yeah.
You feel that too?
I just feel like more like claustrophobia.
Like I feel this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 people living in one of these things. It'd be so hard.
How do you? I mean, one of us would have to sleep, with another dude.
Dibs.
All right.
The huge.
This used to be part of the second hospital. This would have been the infirmary. This is where the inmates would have had beds, and this is, if they had surgery or if they were ill, they would be put up here. In that room right there, It's called what's called the death room. You go in there to the right. When an inmate would die, that's where they would put the body until a family member or coroner would come and claim them.
The death room.
The death room.
The death room.
After, in 1951, when they built the third and final hospital, they turned this into the library. Found an old phone book, and she says, "What is this?" Another investigator comes up and says, "Looks like an old phone book." But there was an EVP right after she says, "What is this?" So see if you can make out what it's saying. So right after she says, "What is this?"
Library.
What?
Wow.
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 That's right after she says it.
Yeah.
That was super loud.
Wait a second. Wait a second. And that was nobody
There
said
was
that.
just two of them. It is her. You hear her saying, "What is this?" And then the other guy comes up and says, "Looks like an old phone book."
That was. Okay, that's so
You
clear.
can hear him more clear than the actual
I
lady.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
We sure the lady was real? That was insane.
So let's head down all the way down. We'll head down to the solitary. There have been escapes from here. A lot of them have been captured, almost immediately. But some are still on the run.
What?
And that was back in 1990.
Do you think any of the people that escaped have come back here on the tour?
We do get former inmates here.
Really?
Yes. In fact, we have one of our staff members used to be an inmate here. And
What?
he does a tour now, an inmate tour. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is incredible.
All right, this is solitary confinement. Basically a prison within a prison.
Yeah.
Now these ones with the solid doors were put here in the 70s when it was maximum security.
Okay.
Through that door right there were the kind of like original ones. But the real original solitary was down below us in the sub-basement.
Oh. So this is called the hole, but then what is that one?
That's the sub-basement, and that was the original hole.
Which one do you think is worse?
Probably the one downstairs.
Yeah.
When they used to put you in these cells, they would shut the door and they could put you in perpetual light or darkness.
Huh.
So let's say you got 7 days in the hole.
Yeah.
They could shut that door and put you in 7 days of
Darkness.
darkness.
This little window is the only thing you get.
And you were not allowed to talk. You would
Wow.
get bread and water for the first couple of meals. And it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Now, there were never any executions here in the prison, even when it was maximum security, but there were a lot of deaths here. There were, almost 300 deaths, a lot of suicides,
Okay. Hey.
and a lot of murders too.
A lot of murders?
Yeah, inmate on inmate, inmate on guard, and guard on inmate. Back in 1932, there was a guard by the name of Frank Hanger. That was before these metal doors cells got here. And I believe it was over on the other side. He was making his rounds into that solitary. One of the inmates in there had escaped from his cell. And he had maybe it was a 3 or 4 foot iron pipe. And when Frank came in, this inmate was hiding on top of a cabinet. And when Frank came in, whacked him over the head. Frank went down, whacked him over the head again, took his keys, and released all the other inmates.
All of them.
They didn't get far because another inmate, notified the other guards, so they didn't get far. But Frank died.
So there was a snitch.
Were executed the next year.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But anyways, there were 2 inmates in that cell. A guard was making his rounds, only found 1 inmate. And when they went to check, the other inmate's body was stuffed underneath the bunk. Now, you get a lot of EVPs here. You get people actually capture shadow figures on photographs. You'll hear heavy footsteps walking. And we attribute that to Frank because guards wore heavy boots, inmates wore soft-soled shoes. The original hole was a hole in the ground.
Oh.
Oh, so it was actually underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So what they would do, they would put you down into the hole, you would climb down in there, and they would close the top.
Huh.
and then when it was time for you to come out, they would open you come back out. But the story goes is that there were 2 inmates down there, and there was a heavy rain, and they forgot about them, and the 2 inmates drowned. So then they filled in the hole.
What?
Jeez.
And crazy stuff happens down here too.
And on your scale of 1 to 5, what is this?
This would probably be, for me, like a 4.
A 4.
I believe some of the investigators have been all the way in this back room, and they've actually seen an apparition that has come into the room and has actually blocked
That's
the
right.
entranceway, so they can't get out, and it's been very intimidating. It makes them feel uncomfortable because they can't get out.
Oh my god.
I'm good on that one.
Yeah.
It's their own, yeah, because it's their only way out.
I like to have ways out. I prefer to be able to get out of places. No ghosts in Hellhole. It's just me. Well, Elton. You saw how he was in there.
Oh, Elton's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Ever.
No, I was having fun. What? I can't have fun and just be myself.
That's you
That-
having fun.
Yeah,
That
just letting
was
loose.
fun.
Can we cut real quick to like a clip of you with your face
Oh
purple from like going crazy?
That's
like
what
an
it was
old
fun.
miner.
Welcome to my house, Corbin.
All right, well,
You guys ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
okay, so Greg has left us,
Yeah.
free to roam, with all the knowledge we need of all of the key 5 locations. So, what are we thinking?
All I know is that in the dark, I can't see anything.
Well,
This is
so I think maybe there's a little bit of a plan. What do you see? What's wrong? Yes?
What's up?
What?
I don't know.
What's up?
That was really weird.
What happened?
I was okay. I really don't mean to interrupt, but we're walking and I'm just looking right here,
Yeah.
and then right here was like a rope hanging, and I literally went like that to dodge it. And as I go like that, it's not there. There's nothing there. Literally right here, there is a rope hanging, and I'm just like, and then I was like, wait a second, there's nothing fucking there. Keep going, Elsa.
Okay, yeah, this is a great start on this one, I guess.
Well, what I was saying was, I think without any doubt, we have all of the investigative tools.
Yeah.
I have an idea for a different form of investigation tonight because we have limited time here.
What's your idea?
I'm saying we should all go into different rooms, and Mr. Arrogant over here, basically,
What are you talking
Mr.
about?
Arrogant over here
talking
will be in the chair room. He'll be in the chair room.
Oh, the pitch black room?
Well, what will happen is you will be in a different room by yourself,
What?
and you don't get to leave until Mr. Arrogant can find you.
Why? Wait, I'm
And
not
then-
arrogant
And then
though.
the 2 of you will then have to come to Corey, and Corey and I cannot leave our room.
Oh, so you guys get to pair up.
Wait, where is he
But
gonna be?
also, I get to instigate.
Did no one hear the?
What are you talking about?
Did you just not hear that?
As we were talking.
As you started explaining all that, there was a.
As in, like, can I get a clap, please?
Whoa!
What?
You didn't hear that?
For the record, they left. Or, like, they didn't leave, but they're way in the front office. So
Yeah.
they're not in here anymore.
But everybody knows that game, you go like this, you clap, clap.
Yeah.
And you go,
We didn't even talk about that.
did you just hear that though?
Are we gonna do that? Is that a sign? Is that a sign?
I
that
do
we-
not want to be blindfolded and play the clap game in here.
So
Elsa.
everything you just said to me means yes.
Okay.
Let's make the first round just the whole bottom floor.
Are you serious? Are you being serious? Dude, this place is way too big.
Oh my god, we're doing it!
No.
We're
Actually,
100% doing it! We're 100% doing it! We can do the bottom floor, we can do the death room area, we can do the church, we can do the 3rd floor, and we can do the basement.
The church is gonna be
And the attic.
huge.
That's cool, let's do that. That sounds fun.
Yeah?
That's our next video. Let's make that the next video. That's gonna be the next video. That's the next video. Okay, here we go, and... Alright, go Cal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and you're gonna close the door behind me and I'll be stuck in there forever.
There's no
Alright,
doors.
well, I think we have a game plan because I don't like uploading 2-hour-long videos, so let's
Yeah.
do that. Next video, let's do an extreme game of hide and clap. We'll do a group investigation,
Okay.
and then the next one we'll do this master plan of 3 different simultaneous investigations with Brandon having to go from himself to Corbin, and then the 2 of you to Corey and I.
I don't know if I could be in like a room.
This sounds great on paper, maybe.
I mean, it also sounds great in my head.
Yeah, but you got a mess up head.
It still actually sounds great out loud.
It probably
and it
looks
probably
great
sounds
on
great to the
video.
viewers. I think it sounds great. It sounds great to Evan.
It sounds good to have. Yeah,
I mean-
even the one guy with the light all the
I think
time.
the only way he communicates is like hand signals. I'm just waiting till we see that in front of the camera.
Evan's gonna learn sign language.
You just flipped up the viewers.
Evan's actually saying, "Help me" to our viewers. He's like,
How much longer? I'm hungry.
Well, thank you guys for watching part 1. Hopefully you learned a lot. We learned a lot. We're excited to be here. I enjoy making our videos in these 3 sections, 2 sections, whatever ends up being, but it's cool. So get ready for part
This
2.
is the biggest, most scary place we've
Yes.
been.
Yeah. I'm so excited to be here. You guys have no idea. So this is up there with Alcatraz.
Oh, this is.
Oh, 100%.
I didn't even
Way
hear a
bigger.
word any of you guys said. I literally.
Dude,
In the middle of while you were talking, I literally saw something up here. And
No, you didn't.
I swear, and I did not pay attention. I don't even know what you guys just
Evan,
talked
can you
about.
just kill the light for 1 second? Oh my god.
What did you see?
Oh, you can see a little bit of the red though.
What did you see?
This is
It
wonderful.
was at the corner of my eye. Something moved, and it looked like it was the 4th or 5th floor up, like right by the bars. Who's up there? And I literally didn't hear anything you 3 were talking about the whole time, and realized that I was like out of that conversation.
Who's up there?
We'll find out later.
All right, on to the next one.
Like a footstep, dude.